It's hard to trust anyone, especially when going through hard times. But it's better to talk to someone instead of dealing with it on your own.
BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's episode, can be that trusted resource for you. With over 20,000 therapists, BetterHelp customized online therapy offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions.
Going through therapy helped both of us navigate and become better podcast hosts and better people.
All you have to do is fill out the questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and within 48 hours, you'll be matched. Then schedule secure video and phone sessions, plus exchange unlimited messages. That's right, unlimited and completely confidential.
If your match therapist isn't working for you, no worries. You can request a new one at no additional cost. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/headrappod. That's betterhelp.com/headrappod. Oh, did you see what's his name?
Who?
What's Megan Thee Stallion's boyfriend name?
Partisan?
Did you see him getting mad at The Rock?
No, because I did see The Rock say that he would be her pet or whatever.
Yeah. Like, nigga, Tory Lanez literally shot your girl and you have more smoke for The Rock?
That's crazy. I think the more shocking thing is that The Rock is into black women.
I don't know why y'all say that. He dated a couple black women. Didn't he date black women before he got with his wife?
I don't know, but he just seems like the type of guy who would be into white women.
You see?
You don't see it?
He seems kind of racially fluid to me.
Well, yeah. Now,
you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm just shocked. I would have never if someone was like, what's on your top 10 bingo card of things you would hear in 2020? It would not be The Rock saying that he would be a pet to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, that even Kevin Hart was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what we doing right now? But, I mean, Megan's a bad bitch.
Oh, so she's fine. She's fine. I get it.
That's why he was like, yeah, I'm looking to leave it right there. Like, because you first of all, you know the answer. So.
I think, now that I know, though, I feel like The Rock would risk it all for her.
You know, I know a lot of niggas that probably risk it all.
But he got something to lose. I mean, not like no other dudes.
A lot to lose.
He's got a lot to lose, but
Lil Murda probably risk it all for Megan Thee Stallion. Like when she was on the show, I know he was like,
yes, I love that intro. The two walking in, that was fire. That was so fire. Yo, that show, sis.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad you caught up.
Thank you for the login.
I'm so glad.
I much appreciate you. I want you to know, you my nigga right here.
I got you.
I appreciate you because
I got you.
This season is so good.
Mm-hmm.
This season, it is so Katori Hall.
Do you follow her on Twitter?
I don't. I should.
And how she explains everything. She literally explains.
Does she?
Girl, to the point. She explains why. What's one scene? When Mercedes took her daughter, why she was wearing red, the significance of it, because it had to do with the blood of abortion, things like that. The purple that Mississippi and Autumn had on at the diner, because that's for domestic violence.
Wow.
She even taught the scene where Grandma Ernestine was at the water.
Yes.
And she was trying to be baptized. And how, what's his name? Lil Murda was the angel of death.
Yes.
That's why he made sure the water was on her. It was, child.
What? Okay, now I have to follow her.
You have to, and after every episode, she breaks it down. And it's so beautiful.
I mean, sis, this show has made me emotional in a way that's not, because it is just so beautiful the way it's shot. I love that she doesn't make. We just turned into a TV show podcast. Anyway, I just love the way that she doesn't make stripping look like it's, you know how it's down and dirty. I love that. When they're up there on that pole, they look like fucking stars.
Angel, especially Mississippi. Girl, I've never seen a non-stripper do what she does. I'd be like, you sure?
Yo, and Mercedes, those pictures of that gallery.
Another person to follow, she was talking about.
Yes.
Oh no, you sent me the TikTok.
Yes.
Girl.
Yo,
I was like,
they've really been going through some stuff with that. She's really been going. Her name is Brandy. She's been going through some stuff with it. P Valley is. I would love to be an intern on the set of that.
Absolutely.
Katori Hall next season.
Listen, we did email Lil Murda. Hopefully he could hook that up.
Listen, I'm in.
So hopefully he'll get back to us.
I'll put my big ass on that pole. Just let me do a walk on roll or something.
I'll be one of the floor strippers. I stay in my lane.
Put me in some floss, Katori.
I'll be on the floor. And even like roulette, roulette.
Okay, listen. I don't want to ruin it for y'all. Y'all need to go watch P-Valley.
I need Gail and more things because the way that she is playing roulette.
Yo, I'm actually a fan. I didn't think I would like her.
I wouldn't trust her in real life. Like, nah, you crazy as hell, sis.
Oh my God.
Period.
So good. So good.
Sis said, look at these dick sucking lips. I said,
yo, girl, it was at this point, because first of all, she gave me the login. I watched it till I was up till 5 a.m. catching
It'll do that to you. It'll do that to you.
I was in here, it's like 3 a.m. at that point. I'm like, I can't scream because people are sleeping here.
Can you imagine being on set when that scene? You'd be like, oh!
Yo. Go watch P-Valley.
If you're not, I don't know what you're doing with your time.
I
don't know what you're doing with your time.
You need to go watch P-Valley.
I know what you're doing with your time.
Child, I'm sweating just think about it.
Girl, it's sexy, it's hot.
Yo, it's...
Maybe we need to send this segment to Katori and maybe we can be like a commercial.
You act like I'm not the person who won't clip it out and tag them.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
I love that.
Absolutely. All right, I think we can go ahead and start the show now.
Girl.
Listen.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, guys.
Hey, everyone.
What is happening?
What's poppin'?
Episode 27 in the building. I'm your girl, Sierra T.
And I'm your girl, Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
We wrap the culture up in color.
Yes. Quick couple announcements. Get your tickets for the Ultimate Game Night. You still got plenty of time. Damn near a whole 2 months.
Yeah.
So stop bullshitting. You know, come over, come through. Link is in the bio. You already know the vibes.
Yeah.
$200 cash prizes on the line.
Like
we're having an Uno tournament.
Cause we can just split the 200. It's not a problem.
It really isn't. I'm cool with that.
But we'd love to give it to y'all.
Yeah, right.
Or one person.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
So come out, grab your tickets.
That's it.
That's it. I think that's it for the announcements.
Yep. For now. As always. Sis, we're going to jump right in the show.
Yes. What can't you wrap your head around?
Okay. I can't wrap my head around rappers always wanting to take these, like, you know, make these retirement jokes and shit. It's why? So I was talking to Sis because Sis was supposed to go see Kendrick Lamar this week. Like, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm sorry. It's cool.
But, you know, life. And I was like, you know, he'll go on tour again. And she was like, will he? And I was like, you know what, you're right. Because, you know, niggas love to be like, this is my last album, Wale.
Oh, man.
Girl, the last concert I saw before the pandemic was Wale. And how he ended the show talking about, this is my last tour, my last album. He done dropped not one, but 2 projects since then. So I'm tired of it. And I just want to know, like, why? Y'all bust your ass to get in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I'm going to just put out 4 albums and I'm out.
I mean, I think they just be going through, like, the motions.
Again, you could have got a regular job as an accountant or something.
Oh, man.
Customer service manager. Okay, programs and events manager. You could have did what regular folk do. You decided to get into the game, the rap game, all that stuff. And then, you know what, I'm tired of the industry. Mm-hmm. But you already knew how the industry was before you even got there without even being in it.
This is true.
So I'm just tired of people, you know, like Wale. Like, basically we were saying, like, Kendrick cannot go out with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. No. Keep it going. This is album number 4?
Yes. If he's going to go out, he needs to go out on a better album.
Yeah, let's go out, like, on a Damn tip to Pimp a Butterfly tip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Hell, I'll even take a Section 80 tip.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But,
yeah.
You know.
I feel that, sis.
You know what I mean?
I do.
And I'm just if
Beyonce like when Jay-Z said he was retiring and then he dropped like a few more albums.
Exactly. Exactly. It was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And then he dropped, 444. We was like, all right.
I actually really enjoyed 444.
It was, but see, again, so he could have went out with that. It was like, all right.
I mean, technically, he hasn't dropped the album since then, and that was before the pandemic.
So honestly, like, if Beyonce decided to retire based off of dropping Renaissance, I'd be at peace with it.
I think she is.
I'd be at peace with it. I'm at peace with it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rihanna, I wasn't a fan of you going out on Auntie, so I need something else.
Damn, I like Anti.
That was the one.
Dang.
I wasn't a fan of that album.
I liked Anti.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. Oh, it's okay.
That's just how I feel.
It's okay. It's all right.
But what about you, sis? What can't you wrap your head around?
You know what I can't wrap my head around?
Tell me.
The city of Charlotte.
Oh, regular.
So there is this. It's called Optimus Hall. I don't even know like what they call it. It's called Optimus Hall. People go there. It's like those. You know how there's like all these halls and you can go and eat food, and talk and socialize.
No.
Anyway,
like the mall.
Like the mall. Whoop. Hello. But unlike the mall, they are now going to start charging people to park there. I'm not even kidding. Like, what is it? Like $5 for like 1 to 3 hours. But if you're there for 3 hours or more, they are charging you $18 to park there.
Girl.
That's not the only thing though. The city of Charlotte, you now have to start paying for street parking as well.
Yeah, that's just not cool.
And I feel like Charlotte, you really have the audacity because you're not really that big of that girl to be charging for street parking.
Because what am I paying? Where am I going and parking on the street? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one thing when you had to try to find parking for the epicenter.
Yes.
But that's a dub.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Or if you're trying, like, if you're going to a basketball game or you got a concert, or there's a concert at the Spectrum Center. But other than that, I just really like the audacity. The audacity of the city. Like, why are y'all being so greedy right now?
Yeah.
This is the worst time for this to happen.
It is.
This is absolutely the worst time. Like, paying for street parking on the weekends should be illegal.
Especially when, no.
That's crazy to me. They don't even do that up north.
It's just downtown, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's like, that's where a lot of people be going for whatever reason.
Yeah, because most of the things they do is like outside the city, like outside, oh no.
That's probably why they...
Like South End and stuff.
That's probably why they...
Yeah, so why don't you get some more businesses, entertainment stuff?
I'm over it. I'm just over it.
I get it.
I'm over it.
I do understand.
I just that fast. I'm like, whatever. I don't care.
Gotta pay to go to merch now.
Ciao.
What? What's the problem? You don't like merch?
I'm just gonna drink my water. I'm just gonna drink my water because water is good for you. I love water. It is so good.
I'm tired.
H2O is very good for you.
I'm really tired. I'm tired. I don't understand.
Anywho, I think we need to go ahead and get into the show, y'all.
Merch sound good. I ain't gonna front.
Does it?
Yeah, I might have to make it there over the weekend. Oh wait, no, Alaz will be here, so never mind.
We got a political heavy show today, y'all.
Ciao.
A lot of updates on things. Lots of updates on a lot of things. Some good updates too.
Very good updates.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead, jump right into it. We're gonna start with the foolishness. You already know the vibes.
Ciao.
The FBI. Oh my God, who is writing these?
What happened? It's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
The FBI raids Mar-a-Lago, which is Trumpito's home.
Took them long enough.
Didn't he plead the fifth? Well, we'll get into that. But you have the little
Yeah.
His what's it called? An update?
I get
whatever.
Very random.
I hate it.
Yeah. So because Trump has been banned from Twitter, he decides to give us updates. Statement from the desk of Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States. Oh God, he's such a fucking baby, bro.
Yo.
These are, I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's very lengthy. Mm-hmm. These are dark times for our nation as my beautiful home. What does the nation have to do with your home?
Great question.
You know, my home wasn't raided.
None.
Because I don't got nothing to hide, okay?
Exactly.
These are dark times for our nation as my beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, is currently under siege. Girl. Raided and occupied by a large group of FBI agents. Nothing like this has ever happened to a president of the United States before. Richard Nixon would like a word.
Ooh.
After working and cooperating with the relevant government agencies, this unannounced raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate. It is a prosecution.
You got this. You've got it.
It is whatever. It's
Where you at? Wait,
I don't know. I can't say that word.
Prosecutorial.
I don't think that's a word. He made that up. It's misconduct, the weaponization of the justice system, and an attack by the radical left Democrats who desperately don't want me to run for president in 2024, especially based on recent polls, and who will likewise do anything to stop Republicans and conservatives in the upcoming midterm elections. Such an assault could only take place in broken third world countries, which we are living in.
Ooh, child.
Sadly, America has now become one of the... Oh, he recognizes it. Okay. Has now become one of those countries, corrupt at a level not seen before. They even broke into my safe. Oh, no. What is the difference between this and Watergate? See what I say, Richard Nixon?
You did.
Where operatives broke into the Democrat National Committee. Here, in reverse, Democrats broke into the home of the 45th president of the United States. He goes on and on and on.
He's annoying. He's annoying.
He's a child. He's a child that doesn't get his way. It's just a lot. So I'm just gonna read a little bit about exactly what happened, because this happened earlier in the week. Mm-hmm. So basically, the raid concerned presidential records that Trump removed from the White House when he left office in 2021. The FBI search warrant authorized agents to seize presidential records or any possible classified materials. And the search took about 10 hours. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. So the execution of the search warrant represents a significant escalation in the investigation that the Department of Justice has been quietly working on for months. So this is exactly what the FBI is looking for. Shout out to NPR for this this detailed article. So they don't know exactly what the FBI recovered, but the search is likely related to the 15 boxes of presidential documents that were removed from Mar-a-Lago early this year by the National Archives and Records Administration. Some of the materials recovered then was classified, and the records reportedly included correspondence between Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, along with the letter addressed to Trump written by outgoing President Barack Obama. Well, why do y'all need that? I feel like that's, he can keep that, right? I mean, no? Shout out to Barack Obama for even writing one, because I would have been like, go to hell.
Yeah.
Okay. At the time, the NARA said the representatives for Trump were continuing to search for additional presidential records that belong to the National Archives. Yeah.
What's killing me is all of the other political clowns who are like, FBI is a scam, or
oh my gosh,
defund the FBI. What were the other ones? What were the other ones?
It was really it was kind of like disgusting. Like, defund the FBI. Mm-hmm. This is a setup by the radical left. Mm-hmm. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna read this tweet from our former vice president, Mr. Mike Pence, who has been ridiculously quiet since he left the
White House.
Yeah, but of course he had plenty to say about this. Let me see. Here we go. I share the deep concern of millions of Americans over the unprecedented search of the personal residence of President Trump. No former president of the United States has ever been subject to a raid of their personal residence in American history. After years where FBI agents were found to be acting on political motivation during our administration, the appearance of continuing partisanship by the Justice Department must be addressed. Yesterday's action undermines public confidence in our system of justice, and Attorney General Garland must give a full accounting to the American people as to why this action was taken, and he must do so immediately. Donald J. Trump is a former, keyword, former past president. The Attorney General does not owe us any explanation. Now, if he was doing this to current President Biden, mm-hmm. or if Orange Peel was still in the Oval Office, that's a different situation. But former, keyword, former. He does not owe us anything.
Also, Donald is a crook. He's a criminal.
Bruh.
He's a criminal.
New York is after him. Washington, D.C. is after him. Hell, even Florida. Well, Florida's not really after him because of who's sitting in the governor's seat.
Child.
Like,
he's a criminal. Get him out of here.
And it just really shows that Mike Pence has absolutely no balls whatsoever. Remember when at the January 6th, and he was like, Mike Pence, where you at? Like, what you gonna do? Mm-hmm. And of course, when Mike Pence was like, oh no, we lost. I'm already home.
Right, yo, my man was definitely saying throwing a white flag.
Yeah, I'm back home in Indiana. I don't know what you're talking about. And then was like, he should be stoned to death. He was talking all types of junk about Mike Pence. And now you come and talk about this is ridiculous.
Republicans have no balls. You Republicans, some of y'all so scared of him. Y'all, I don't know what kind of information Donald has on y'all, but it's crazy the way y'all be. I just don't understand.
It actually, it's actually kind of scary. Like, I'm not even going to front.
We'll get more into that when we talk about CPAC.
Ooh.
So, but we just wanted to bring that to y'all attention. I don't want to stay too long because we got a lot of political stuff.
We could go to the CPAC. It would make sense.
Okay.
We can talk about it.
Well, let's go ahead and go to CPAC, which I thought stood for Conservative Political Association for Christians. It doesn't.
Oh.
It stands for Conservative Political Action Conference. What is that?
Oh.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I hope this doesn't get copyrighted, but Vice News.
Shout out to Vice News.
I like Vice News a lot. I hear a lot of people feel otherwise, but I like Vice News.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I like Vice News.
They actually give us real stuff.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
I've been a fan of Vice News for a while. Mm-hmm. Nonetheless, they sent a reporter into CPAC to get clips. I want to show y'all this because this is concerning. This is very, very concerning. Very, very scary. So here we go.
We have Ultra MAGA hats. We have Trump 2024 hats that actually been selling for a couple of years. This hat, which says I could blank a better president. The back, it has Buck Biden on the back.
This beautiful CPAC blinkers. Perfect for a cell phone, keys, credit cards, a night out on the town. Pastries for sale. It's a vanilla and strawberry filled.
I'm here in Dallas, Texas, covering CPAC. Today, I'm going to give you a little tour through the wild world of MAGA CPAC merchandise that's on offer. Vendors are selling anything and everything Trump and MAGA here. There are children's books like this one, Plot Against the King, based on false conspiracies that Trump had the election stolen from him. I even had a go playing the Stop the Steal board game.
In the game, we kind of did a timeline. It's the Russia hoax, then China virus or COVID, the mostly peaceful protests, quote, Summer of Love, and then campaign follies. We have fake news cards, the corruption cards, and the trigger cards.
There are hats, t-shirts, socks, slippers, commemorative plates, bills with Trump's face on it, and more.
What? You see the question marks at the bottom? This is concerning. The real scary thing is the children's book, the children's storybook, The Plot Against the King, and then the other thing for me was the board game called Stop the Steal. Think of
there are game nights happening. Let me tell you right now, that game not gonna be our game night. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Absolutely not.
And if anybody even thinks about it, like, there's the door.
There's the door, bitch.
I'm telling you right now, we don't play it. Nah, don't even try it. It's not funny.
But the amount of misinformation. You know what that vendor thing. It gives me like flea market vibes. Mm-hmm. And it's weird, like, to see so many, the way they why do you need Trump slippers and Trump socks? And
he's not the president anymore.
Why do you have his face on Rambo's body? What the fuck?
It's weird.
What are we doing?
But think about there's somebody out there that has that in their house.
But that's weird because no other president has had a following like that. Well,
to your point, I agree with you.
You know, like to the extent of like,
yeah, if like Barack Obama was at a 10, this is at like a 12.
Yo,
because Barack Obama, you already know, we was like, oh,
yo, and I had my Barack Obama shirt. You know, my grandma got the Barack Obama picture in the living room, like most black grandparents do.
Yep.
But that was it. You know, listen, that's not a stereotype. That's real.
Johnny May got one.
Exactly. See, it's real.
Johnny May got one.
I didn't just make that up.
She sure do.
But that was like the extent of our excitement, right? We wasn't walking around with like Obama socks and Obama slippers.
Yeah, we jumped in the reflection pool when he won. That's where
That's it.
That was it.
But this is like all that kind of stuff is like transferring so much misinformation to kids or other people who are easily influence.
Yeah.
And it worries me. Like, I just feel like I don't know. Some things I feel like need regulation.
Yeah, but then now you got this freedom of speech issue.
Damn,
so I was telling Sis, I was like, I personally, like, I go to a lot of trade shows, with my career, and I see a lot of people. They vendoring a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. I was telling Sis, I was like, I can almost guarantee that half those people don't even believe in that stuff. It's just like they see the money. They see the capital. It's capitalizing, if that's a word. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't like that.
I'm telling you right now, I can guarantee you, if them cameras wasn't there, would have been like, yeah, I voted for Biden, but look at this line to get these shirts. Look at the money I'm making off of this stuff. And I mean, there's a lot of people out there like that.
Really?
Think about all the people that, like, you know, vendors, they, you know, sell all types of shirts, whether it be the NBA, NFL, stuff like that. They don't even like the NFL. They not even fans of the Panthers, but I guarantee you they out there selling the Panther gear.
Damn. I don't know.
They racist. Think about all the white people that are owners of, like, black hair care products.
Damn. You got me.
You get what I'm saying?
You
Like,
got me.
I'm not saying that they're racist or anything like that, but, like, what if their beliefs have nothing to do with their consumers?
You got me. You are absolutely right.
Think about it.
Damn.
But it's, hey, shoot.
But I just feel like, I don't know. I feel
They
like
know we going to the beauty supply store and getting that hair.
Damn.
They know it.
In politics, though, that is crazy to see it in politics because I don't know, sis. It's just wild to me. Like, I just don't I don't understand. Like, ethically and morally, I'll be like, this is messed up if I'm selling this stuff.
Concerning.
This is really concerning.
It's concerning.
Wow.
It's concerning. I'm gonna just read a little bit about who was there.
Okay.
Who was some of their speakers. So obviously Trump was the headliner, of course, because, you know, he don't got nothing else to do. His home's being raided and stuff. So, where you also gonna go? So of course, Texas Governor Greg Abbott was there. Far right Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban.
Oh.
What?
Why is he there?
Fox News anchor and GOP firebrand and Fox News host Sean Hannity, of course, kicked off the conference, focusing on migration and the weakness of Democrats and big business. There was little mention of the issue of abortion, despite the recent shift in post-Roe America. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
He's also heading to a rally in Waukesha, Wisconsin. I don't like that. And that's a rally in support of Tim Michels, who's a Republican candidate for governor.
Wisconsin. We know y'all bang with us. Tighten up.
Milwaukee
does. Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Tighten up. Put a lid on that.
We don't like that.
We don't like that.
Let's
move forward. We have so this say the city again.
Madison County.
But that's where? What's the
in North Carolina?
Oh, okay. Wow, why did I think you said Uvalde?
No, but just because of what happened in Uvalde.
Child.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My bad. I'm sorry.
Well, Madison County is arming schools with guns.
Mm-hmm.
AR-15s to be exact, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So this is I'm not exactly sure where Madison County is in North Carolina. I don't think it's anywhere near Mecklenburg County.
Now I want to
Cabarrus County.
Keep talking. I
don't know where it's at, but I just want to read this because one sheriff is actually stocking schools with AR-15s, just kind of protecting them so that we don't have another Uvalde situation.
It's near Asheville.
Yes. Okay.
That makes sense.
That's a little far from here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that what the Bridges of Madison County? Is that what that book? Is that what that story is?
Well, I don't know, but you see that like this is Madison County, right? That area. So that's Asheville, and there's Greenville.
Oh.
And Black Mountain.
I wonder if the Bridges of Madison County is that where it's based off of. Interesting.
I don't know.
Well, their sheriff Buddy Harwood have placed one of the semi-automatic rifles in each of the county's 6 schools. So not only do you have, it's only one per school, so now you might have teachers fighting over one gun. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
All right. Each of the guns will be locked in a safe. Sure. The North Carolina school districts and sheriff office are collaborating. So the school district is fine with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means probably the parent. Well, no, let me not say that because a lot of school boards could care less about what their actual, constituents care about.
Right.
Are collaborating to enhance security after the Uvalde shooting revealed systematic failures and poor decision making, resulting in more than an hour of chaos before the gunman was finally confronted and killed by law enforcement. The idea of having AR-15s in school does not sit well with a UNC Chapel professor. Her name is Dorothy Espilage. Sure. She's just not really happy. But this is something that the sheriff actually said. He said those officers were in that building for so long, and that suspect was able to infiltrate that building and injure and kill so many kids. I just want to make sure that my deputies are prepared in the events that happen. So the UNC Chapel Hill professor said what's going to happen is we're going to have accidents with these guns, right?
That was going to be my question.
Okay.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Just the presence of an SRO increases violence in the schools. There's more arrests of kids. Why is it that they have to have these AR-15s? It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my question is it going to be a visible thing?
Right.
Like, is it going to be locked in a visible, like everybody going to know where it's at?
Safe at?
Right. And if that's the case, then if we're thinking about school shooters, we got to think about the students in the school. So if one of the students in the school is the shooter, they know where the gun is at. So if I was a shooter and I knew where the gun was at, my first instinct would be to go where that gun is at, kill everybody there.
Instead of you using the resources to train your bitch ass officers, I'm sorry. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand people's logic. I really don't. You take the resources and you train your officers so that you don't have another Uvalde situation, and train them to know that you don't stand in the hallway texting people or wait for a master key when there's an active shooter.
Because that's too much.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying?
If I have to...
Now I got to educate myself to educate more people, but you are the county sheriff.
That is too much work to have to wait for someone to bring a master key or remember a code lock in the middle of a school shooting where the potential shooter knows where the gun is.
Yeah.
Have y'all not played Clue? I don't understand.
Not to mention you might have disgruntled teachers also that might have access to that.
Yo.
Because kids are bad and teachers are losing their minds and losing their patience. I just don't... Listen, guns in school should not be... I'm sorry. Guns in school should just not be a thing, in my opinion. I would not feel comfortable sending my child to school with a teacher who is packing.
I just feel really bad because, like, a lot of these, like, police departments are in this situation because the NRA has such a grip on the government's balls.
Child, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
This is insane.
Like, what is it that the NRA has on the country?
I don't know.
What? Maybe that's what they were looking for in Mar-a-Lago. I don't know. Because I'm not understanding.
I don't get this.
At all.
But this is a mess.
This is horrible. Madison County... All I can do is just pray for you, especially like we're getting ready to send these kids back to school within the next week or two. Let's just be hopeful.
Yeah.
Let's just hope. I hope that the sheriff knows what he's doing. I don't know if I can support. I can't support that.
This is a mess.
And I'm wondering how like some of the parents
feel.
Especially you talk about elementary school kids.
Shit. I don't trust him.
I don't trust it at all. I don't like it.
I don't trust it. Oh my God.
Speaking of teachers.
Yeah. There is a teacher shortage.
Yeah. I don't really think any of us are shocked at that. What we were just talking about, there's a lot, it's not just like before where it's just, you get a back to school supply list and you get your kids, you take the pictures and you move on. Now you got to talk to your kids about a bunch of other stuff. And you have to go over curriculum. Teachers are being told what they can and can't teach. And here we are.
Yep.
Here we are. So sis found this dope video on TikTok.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What a surprise. It turns out there is a catastrophic teacher shortage in the United States. It's bad all over the country, but a few places that are suffering particularly, Texas, where a lot of rural school districts are switching to 4-day school weeks because they don't have enough staff. Arizona, where the governor has just signed a new law allowing college students to teach school. In Florida, where there are at least 8,000 teacher vacancies this year. Another state doing badly, Wisconsin, where they're still working to fill 200 teacher positions in one school district. They're trying to lure substitute teachers to become full-time by bribing them with Calendars, as every teacher likes their calendar, right? All these states have something in common. They're dominated by Republican legislatures who have spent years and years and years defunding schools. Add to that the way they treated teachers during COVID, the way they're trying to police what teachers teach, and the fact that Republicans in their state refuse to pass legislation that will actually protect teachers from mass shootings. And of course, we have a catastrophic teacher shortage. Everywhere you have Republican legislatures, you have teachers who are so miserable, they're leaving the business. So I've got a really good idea. Want to fix the catastrophic teacher shortage everywhere? Elect more Democrats.
Child.
Also, you really expect teachers to like bask in for $40,000 a year salary, on top of them having to get their own supplies.
Ooh, girl.
On top of their insurance being for shit, and they got to babysit your badass kid.
I would have left too.
From 7 to 3. Not to mention after school help.
Also, not to mention in the middle of 2 pandemics at this point.
Oh, with monkeypox coming for them school districts.
Okay.
Monkeypox coming for them school districts.
Y'all think it's sweet? And I be seeing y'all still out here with no mask on.
Biden. Sorry.
He done got it twice at this
Girl,
point.
I'm so sick of that man. I was so mad at him. I was like, dude.
He legit, you too old for this shit.
Okay, stop running and put on a mask.
Put a mask on.
Sick of him. Sorry. I'm sick of him, bro.
But, like, that lady, everything she said was spot on. Like,
spot on.
The heavily Republican states that have been constantly decreasing funds for schools and education for years at this point.
But it's money for rifles.
Child. It's like, not you at the bottom of the, not you number 50 in education.
Ooh.
Please.
But number 1 in...
gun violence?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What is going on here?
I hate it here.
I'm not really opposed to college students if they're talking about, like, you know, kids that are, like, you know, studying education. I don't really see a problem with that. I actually think that's great experience for them.
It is great experience. As long as they're, like, I'm thinking more, because if you got to, like, whatever, what state was that? It said they needed 8,000. Was it Florida?
Yeah, sounds about right.
It does sound right.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds on brand.
They need 8,000. Are there 8,000 kids in college who are? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
probably. Think about all the colleges in Florida.
I don't know. I'm thinking about, like, if I think I would feel some type of way if I was a teacher who went through all of, like, the education classes in college.
Girl.
And then, like, just some regular college students would come in and be I would feel some type of way.
Y'all
would have to give me a raise.
Like, quickly, because it ain't no way that a person who's still in college after I done already graduated is teaching. You know, you're gonna have to give me a $20,000 raise. That's y'all don't want to pay them. You're telling them, like, oh, you can't even have, like, multicolored rainbows in the classroom because that, you know, like, like, come on, bro.
You can't use pronouns, even though how would you refer to somebody?
Right. So would you, like,
she, her, they?
It's not that hard.
It really isn't.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all don't want to talk about critical race theory.
What are you supposed to talk about during Black History Month?
Great question.
Oh my gosh.
It's so ridiculous to me.
Honestly, I have a cousin who for so long was like, I mean, she has children now. Mm-hmm. But in the past, I remember, you know, we would have different conversations about, you know, education. And she would say, you know, when I have kids, I'm going to homeschool my kids. And we would look at her like, girl, now I get it. I honestly, I'm slowly but surely understanding why she felt that way. Or why she feels that way. Yeah. So, you know, her kids are not school age just yet, but when it gets there, I'm not mad at it because this is insane.
I love it for her.
This is insane.
I love that for her, and I think it's a smart idea.
I don't know if I
don't know.
Especially when it comes to math, I can't help you past like the 5th grade.
I can't.
I really can't. You start getting into like the 7th grade. Mm-hmm. You start getting into stuff. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, bruh.
Right. I can't help you.
And because I'll be the one to like, and you really need to learn the circumference of the circle because it's round. That's it.
See, I'm good on that.
It's round.
Yeah. Maybe I hope I can afford private school because I can't do home.
Okay. Or like The Blind Side, having a private tutor come in there.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not happening.
I love that. I would love that.
Love it.
I would love that but then, like, you got to think about the social aspect of it, too.
That it's is socializing your children. Make sure they know how to talk to people and don't be weird and turn up as some creep.
Yeah, you don't want them to go to school like Katie in the Mean Girls.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, oh, I don't know.
Exactly. If you're from Africa, then why are you white? Which, honestly, great question. And that's colonization. But we can get to that another day. That's a great question.
Yo, Tina Fey is a freaking genius for that movie.
That's a great
Her
question.
And Amy Poehler, like, girl, like,
Why is she white?
like,
Why is she white? That is a great question.
woo, that
Great
movie
question.
is classic.
Great question.
Classic on so many levels.
All right, y'all. Yeah. Why are you white?
Oh Jesus! I'll watch
not
that later.
I was just. I was going to say the same thing. Tell Aaron he looks sexy with his hair pushed back. Oh, bitch! I have to beat your ass in here. I would have to fight. Not you pushing his hair back, girl. I got to fight you. Now I got to fight you because you're doing it on
Regina
purpose.
was a bad bitch. Regina was like, do something.
Right, yo.
She was crazy. She said, "Why would I break up with you?" You said, like, bitch, what?
Crazy.
What's wrong with you?
Crazy.
Oh, I love it.
All right, we got a couple of updates.
Love it.
First up, Ahmaud Arbery. I hope I spelled this young man's name right.
Yes,
Okay.
you sure did.
Yes. What's the update, sis?
Girl, so, you know, his murderers, we know that they had guilty convictions, so now it is time for their sentencing. And one of the killers was like, he actually feared of being killed in state prison and wanted to remain in federal custody for his safety.
No, don't bitch out now.
Excuse me. Ahmaud Arbery was also scared for his safety while he was just minding his black ass business. Too bad. Too bad.
Don't get soft on me now.
You better get in good with the Aryan Nation in jail, because that's the only one that's gonna save your ass.
I have to go. I have to go.
Sorry. Sorry. Like, nobody feels bad for you.
Yo, you're wild.
Am I wrong? Nobody is helping you, sir.
I'm screaming.
Ahmaud Arbery was jogging. He was minding his business, and you and your father and your friend decided to murder him in cold blood. So I say all that to say, so Travis McMichael, along with his father Greg and their neighbor Roddy Bryant, were found guilty. They were all convicted in November 2021 on state murder charges. The McMichaels were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Brian received a life sentence with the possibility of parole. They also added like a few years, like it's life plus 10 years.
Yeah.
That's how evil you are. Okay. Yeah, so that's really good. So the McMichael has been held in the Glenn County Detention Center since his state arrest in May 2020. Has received threats that people are waiting on him at the door.
I love it.
That he should go into that he should not go into the yard, and that the correctional officers have promised a willingness, whether for pay or for free, to keep certain doors unlocked and backs turned to allow inmates to harm him.
I love it. I love it.
His lawyer said his concern is that he will promptly be killed upon delivery to the state prison system for the service of that sentence. He has received numerous threats of death that are credible in light of all circumstances, and the government has a pending investigation into the government's DOC's ability to keep inmates safe in a system where murder rates have tripled. Yes, they have tripled because you added to it.
Ooh, child, that's tea.
You added to that number with Ahmaud Arbery.
Ooh.
So
Not him being afraid to get killed in jail.
yeah.
A girl.
Like I said, Ahmaud Arbery was also scared for his life while he was minding his business.
Child, that Karma said 180. I love it. I love
Too
it.
bad.
I love it. Karma said, run it back.
I just think
Another one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
the balls of you to even request that. I'm sorry. While his family still has to suffer because he's no longer going to be at Christmas, at Thanksgiving, or any other family festivities. Your family can come visit you in federal prison. But Ahmaud was just minding his business, and he was scared for his life.
Absolutely.
While your neighbor was filming y'all kill him.
Wild.
So,
Wild.
sorry.
Yeah.
Get over it. That's it.
Next update. Breonna Taylor's.
The balls. Like, I can't. I really can't with y'all. Sickos.
Breonna Taylor's killers arrested.
Yeah.
Yes.
One thing I love about our new attorney general, Merrick Garland, is like, he kind of moves in silence.
I love it.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Word to, what's his name?
Lil Wayne.
Okay. So, you can do your little Good Morning America interviews and everything, but I'm coming for that ass.
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
So four current and former Louisville police officers involved in the deadly raid on Breonna Taylor's home, including detectives who worked on the search warrant and the ex-officer accused of firing blindly into her home, have been charged with civil rights violations and other counts. The charges mark the first federal counts leveled against any of the officers involved in the botched raid. In addition to civil rights offenses, federal authorities charged the four with unlawful conspiracies, unconstitutional use of force, and obstruction. Shout out to her mom, Tamika Palmer, says she's waited 874 days for federal charges to be on file and has beaten everything sent to break her. Her daughter's death has taken her to a place that she can't even imagine. So Detective Joshua Janes, Detective Kelly Godlet, and Sergeants Kyle Meany were charged with submitting a fake affidavit to search Taylor's home ahead of the Louisville Metropolitan Police Department's raid, and then working together to create a false cover story in an attempt to escape responsibilities in their roles in preparing the warrant affidavit that contained false information.
Ooh. Oh my God.
The dude his picture's been all over the place, ex-detective Brett Hankinson, is alleged to have willingly used willfully used unconstitutionally excessive force when he fired his service weapon into Taylor's apartment through a covered window and covered glass door. He is charged with depriving Taylor and a guest in her home of their constitutional rights by firing shots through bedroom window that was covered with blinds and a blackout curtain. He also faces charges of depriving 3 of Taylor's neighbors of their constitutional rights. Because remember, there was another shot that went, okay? Yeah. Could have been multiple murders that night. Taylor's neighbors of their constitutional rights, as according to the indictment, the bullets he fired traveled through a wall in Taylor's home and into an adjacent apartment. Janes and Meany stand accused of willfully depriving Taylor of her constitutional rights by drafting. And how do you draft and approve something?
Great question.
Okay.
Great question.
There's a writer and an editor.
Absolutely.
That's how that works, right? Drafting and approving a false affidavit to obtain a search warrant while knowing the affidavit contained false and misleading statements, omitted material facts, relied on stale information, and was not supported by probable cause. Both men knew that the execution of the search warrant would be carried out by armed LMPD officers and could create a dangerous situation, both of these officers and for anyone who happened to be in Taylor's home, i.e. Breonna Taylor.
Damn.
Gottlieb conspired with Janes and Meany to falsify the search warrant for Taylor's home and to cover up their actions afterward. They also tried to cover up their action by drafting a bogus investigative letter and making false statements to investigators, according to the statement. Janes falsified a report in hopes of impeding a criminal probe into Taylor's death. Meany also made false statements. They met in a garage weeks after the botched raid and conspired to relay false information to investigators.
Does it say like how many years each person is gonna get? What I do know is basically this was shiesty from the beginning. They had been obviously wanting to get, was it her cousin or her brother? Like they wanted to get someone else. They had wanted to get
it was her ex-boyfriend or something like that.
Yes, who didn't even live there anymore or something like that.
At all.
Yes. So this was shiesty from the beginning because they had already intended to raid that house with a fake affidavit. And after all that shit went awry, then they went back and did more erroneous things. That's wild. Put them under the jail, bruh. Life ends there, bruh. Like, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
And for what? Like, I feel like when it comes to police work, like, you're not going to catch every single bad person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they tell them that in training. You're not going to catch everybody. So when you pretty much knew that you, like, her ex-boyfriend, and I can just imagine the mental stuff that's going through his head, you know what I'm saying, these last couple years, it's like, let it go. You're not going to catch him. There's other people that need your help, that need to be caught.
Right.
And in the meantime, you murdered Breonna Taylor and then took her current boyfriend into custody. For what? Right. What did you take him into custody for? Oh, we gonna take somebody. Like, come on, man.
Shiesty.
Ridiculously.
And it's just, you know, I just think about like all the people, like black people who like, I don't trust the police. Like, I get it. Because this was shiesty from the beginning.
And again, we say all the time, we know that there are some good law enforcement officers out there, like our current attorney general. We know for a fact that they exist, but like when you have people like this, like you going to far limits to cover your dirty when you could have just did right from the very beginning. You could have just did right from the very beginning. You know what? Let me just go now.
Some of them be wanting to get them so bad.
All you had to do was knock on the door. Hey, does so-and-so live here? Can we just take a look? It don't really seem that hard. But y'all are police. Why don't y'all know where people live?
Cause like, had y'all been watching, at least staking out the house before,
you would have seen he didn't come or go at all.
Grand opening, grand closing.
You saw her leave. You saw her current boyfriend leave. Why all of a sudden? Why? Girl, please.
Not us doing better police work.
Doom 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 doom.
All right. We got another update. Not the update I wanted to hear personally.
Are you shocked though?
Sis, I am.
Really?
I am. I kind of. I know.
Really?
I know. Give me some credit.
I'm on your side. I'm definitely on your side.
I thought something would have happened.
No.
Anyway, we got an update on Carolyn Bryant with her fraudulent ass.
Damn.
I don't care how old she is. She's guilty.
That's fuck.
Last week we said we wanted her to be arrested, and I still want her to be arrested, but the jury has decided that they're not going to do that.
No. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
I'm annoyed.
There's also a Mississippi grand jury.
Oh.
Okay, so who knows what that grand jury looked like?
Mm-hmm.
Register to vote, black people. That's how you get on these juries. Yep.
I don't know, sis. I'm really annoyed by that.
I'll be annoyed too. But like I said, get a projector, put it outside her home, and just play the movie too. That's it. You need to be reminded. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's reminded every day, but keep it going.
No, even better than that. I think people should like print out pictures of what he looked like in the casket and just keep mailing it to her.
Yeah, man. Ciao.
I'm annoyed by this. I'm annoyed by this because she's really going to get to leave this earth without justice. You know, I'm sure like, you know, Emmett Till's like, you know, immediate mother, father, cousin, like I'm sure like most of them have passed away by this point. But even the descendants
right
don't get no justice.
His cousins.
And for me,
grandkids.
That's
well,
yeah, right. Exactly. Like even the defendants the descendants don't get no justice, you know, and that's crazy because here's why I'm upset. Because there are black men in jail today who are not guilty, who have been in jail for years, up until their 50s, 60s, and 70s on shit that they are completely innocent from.
Right.
But y'all not gonna put this old bitch in jail. I don't want to hear it.
Because of crooked cops, like when Breonna Taylor's case was covering up evidence, knowing damn well that this person ain't do it. And you just out here. How do you just do that? You just out here just living your life while you put somebody in jail?
How do you live?
For a crime that they did not commit?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like, I mean, it's county jail is one thing. You put somebody in federal prison for the rest of their life for a crime that you know they did not commit. You know good and damn well they ain't commit, and you went through it anyway.
That's why I'm annoyed, sis. Because to me, like...
Yeah.
I don't know. Justice isn't served.
I don't think justice is ever going to be. I mean, well, it's clear, especially in Mississippi. Like again, they are last in education, damn near, last in education, development, everything. So there's no shocker here.
So, yeah.
Jurors in LaFleur County in the Mississippi Delta, where Emmett traveled from Chicago in the summer of 1955, heard more than 7 hours of testimony from investigators and witnesses with direct knowledge of the case. Still, prosecutors said the panel did not find sufficient evidence to indict the woman, Carolyn Bryant Dunham, on charges of kidnapping or manslaughter.
What you mean? You listen to 7 hours of evidence, and you don't find? What do you mean?
Listen, she's an old woman. She has cancer, dementia. We talked about it. So you already know how some jurors are gonna be like, well, I mean,
put her old forgetful ass in that cell. She can drop. She ain't got nowhere to go. She ain't got nowhere to go.
She really don't. I mean, maybe they could try again. Again, shout out to the NAACP. Shout out to people like Kevin Wilson. Shout out to people like Tay Diggs who have continued to tell his story and talk about it nonstop. And this is why all these years later, this even went to a grand jury. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to people that continue to say people's name. There was a clip of, what's that coon in Kentucky?
That could be anybody.
What's his name? The Attorney General of Kentucky that... Breonna There's a clip of him at a rally, and there's hundreds of people just yelling Breonna Taylor's name at him while he's talking. And this is why Merrick Garland did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to those people that continue to say their names. Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, all Emmett Till. 1955, Emmett Till. We're in 2022.
And still no justice.
Still no justice.
Y'all won't put that old bitch in jail. And that's crazy to me.
I don't know.
They ain't had the right jurors, because I'd even hope we still be in there today. Because I'd be like, I'm holding this whole process up.
Guilty. She's guilty.
She's guilty.
Like, get her in here.
Bring her in here.
Ask, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, ask her directly. Like, why? What was the reason?
Right.
He didn't really whistle at me. So you just heard her say it. So why is he dead?
Hey, hello.
If she's already admitted it, why is he dead? Why is she not in jail? When you talk about black and brown people in jail for crimes they did not commit, that's why I got a problem with the cannabis industry, low key.
High key.
Yeah, it is high key. I saw the man on the cover of Forbes, like, you know, how he's taking the cannabis business to new heights. You have black and brown people in jail right now for years.
To this day.
Over dime bags.
To this day.
And they got to get Forbes magazines in the mail with people thriving in the cannabis industry.
To this day.
Make it make sense. You can get weed on Instagram.
To this day.
If the convicts can do TikTok, they can go on TikTok Live. Why?
Quickly.
Over weed charges. For dime bags. But Forbes is highlighting cannabis innovators. Shaq's ex-wife has a dispensary. Every NBA player in the world has a dispensary, damn near. But they still in jail.
It don't make sense.
I don't understand. I don't get. I have a major. I promise y'all, I'm gonna go to law school one day. I just gotta find the funds. Because I'm getting y'all out of here. Because it's ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's CBD stores on every corner.
They're everywhere.
Every corner. Instagram, you can get weed anywhere now.
Anywhere.
Legally.
Y'all are wild.
What's the problem?
What is the problem?
All right. That cookies be long.
That long at cookies do be long. We be there like, give me 3 weeds, please.
God damn.
I've been in this line so long.
Ridiculous.
My high don't went away. I've been in this line.
Honestly,
so
I don't even want it no more. Like,
right. Like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm actually going on the straight and narrow now.
I'm hungry.
All right. We're done with politics, y'all. Yay. Good job. We're going to get right into it. The world is spinning fast. It's spinning too fast. That's the word on the street. Seriously. It's like the world is going hella fast. You know, you look up and be like, wow, it's 5 o'clock already? That's because the globe is spinning. They spinning, nigga. They spinning. Just like this.
Sorry.
That's what I think of.
That's what you think the world is going like that?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Sorry. Go ahead. You can read the article.
Girl. I mean, yeah. I had the article. Did I not?
It's okay if you don't.
I mean, honestly, it's really not much for us to tell you, to be honest. So NASA said that the Earth is spinning faster, and scientists are saying it's because of the tides. They believe it's because of the tides. So it's kind of a developing story. I'm not really fond of it because I feel like my menstrual was just here and now it's coming back, and I don't like that at all.
I feel like it has something to do with air pollution. I do. I think air pollution is going to really like
Kill the world?
Mess us up heavy. And maybe not while us are here, but like maybe like our great maybe? No, that's too many greats actually.
That's a lot.
I'm going to say great grandchildren.
Damn.
If that.
Damn.
But I think we're screwed. I think we're screwed.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't think there's no going back. I think about Antarctica all the time and all the ice caps just melting. I think about all that stuff, child. Yeah, I think about all the polluted water, all the how polluted the ocean is. Like I think about all that stuff all the time. And I think about how it is affecting us in so many ways. It's not even funny, y'all. And if you want to say that global warming isn't real, stop it. It's very real. It's hot as hell. It be hot as hell in November, bruh. We're screwed. We're dead. We're dead. We're done. She's a wrap. Planet Earth is dead. I think Planet Earth is actually kind of dead, and she's just dying real slow. Sorry, sis.
Kind of fucked me up with the Antarctica thing.
You can go on YouTube right now and just like see videos of like pieces of ice, like just fall into the water.
See, but here's my thing.
And melting. Yes.
Here's my thing.
Yeah,
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Why are there people in Antarctica? Because you're bringing these planes with these hot ass engines and landing on these ice caps.
Well, there are also, I think there are like also like scientific stations and stuff where people like live out there for for those specific reasons or whatever. So of course they're getting that footage and whatnot. Yeah, it's people who live out there, so we can have we need to research those areas, like there. And I'm sure there's people who live like near the Amazon to like keep track of what's going on.
That's scary.
I mean, it's scary.
Stuff like that scares me.
I mean,
a lot.
We should be scared because if we're all properly scared, then we could all properly work together to make the world a better place.
Because and honestly, and that's the thing. Like, why you can't just take your bottle up off the beach and put it in the trash can when you get to the parking lot?
I have been recruiting everyone I know to get water bottles, to carry their own water bottle.
She has been recruiting. I have several. I've actually lost control.
See, like this, like it kind of, to me, it gives me a superiority complex in a sense. It's like I think I'm better than most people because I think I'm better than most people because one, I read, but also because I carry a water bottle.
Wait, what? Why?
I try not to feel that way because I'm really not better than anybody, but I feel that way.
I get it
because I do these things. Sometimes it's nice, just a little a touch. I don't, just a touch of it, just a touch.
Okay.
But I do implore more people to leave me alone, Sherelle. Okay, I'm tired of your shit. All right, leave me alone. Let me have my moment.
I am not mad at it.
But I do implore more people to get a water bottle that is reusable and whatnot.
Ooh, I have fallen down the rabbit hole of reusable straws.
Yo,
my team was making fun of me because I was at the restaurant last night. Like, I got a straw right here in my bag.
Yes,
took it out of this little packaging. Bloop.
And it's like, it's small things like that help the earth. Small things. And people think, don't make me turn into the environmentalist in here.
I don't see a problem with it.
There are so many things you can do. I have my own produce bags. Oh. Yes, I bought
Show me some of those.
When we get off. I got my own little reusable produce bags. Yeah. Got obviously the regular bags for groceries and stuff. Like, it's the small things that you can do to help just, reduce your carbon footprint. I mean, really, it really shouldn't be up to us. The government should be doing more. But as someone who feels a certain way, like, I'll tell you this, I've switched to using bar soap. I'm back to using bar soap because I was using the bottles, and it was making me feel bad. And I was going through soap like crazy. Now I use bar soap.
What about the big Dr. Bronner's bottles?
I don't use Dr. Bronner's.
Oh, because I think Dr. Bronner's bottles are. I think they're made out of like
Recycled plastic.
I do. So
okay.
I do think that's the case, and I will look up because now you got me really thinking. Because I have no problem going to BJ's and getting the bar Dove soap. I have no problem with it.
I went to BJ's. I got like the 20-pack.
Period.
Lined up in the bottom of the cabinet.
I love that.
It's so many simple things that we could do.
I'm really gonna go.
But you should definitely be scared about the world, like in my Earth and what's going on with her, like, cause it's real out here.
Michael Jackson's Earth song.
Yo, they give a damn. Like my man,
that video is ridiculous. There's a serious trauma behind watching that video as a child.
Yo, these kids will never know.
Will never understand how our parents sat and made us watch that video that Michael Jackson. With the elf?
I was just about to say the elephant.
Like,
that shit is traumatic. You see the tusk, like, oh, bruh, that is so fucking
And then
traumatic.
how he like, if we just do our part, this is what our world will look like. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Damn it, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, so go watch that video. Go buy a water bottle. Start using bar soap again. Okay,
I can do that.
I've done my.
I could do that.
I'm off my environmentalist soapbox.
I can do it.
We can all do it.
Yeah,
we can all.
I need
do
to
it.
see them produce bag. The produce.
I
Bag.
got you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. They right over there.
I'm like,
yeah, I got my own reusable produce bags.
Especially black people, because we have the plastic bags in the chokehold.
And I have, and I be feeling bad because sometimes I do forget.
Yeah.
You know, I do forget to bring my bag, but then I have all of them in. I'm like, damn. Some of them got holes in them, so I'm not using. Like it's.
I need to start keeping them in the car because, like, I went to Trader Joe's the other day, me and Brandon, and like they gave us the plastic bags because we left our bags.
Yeah.
Because they're not in the car.
Right.
Like, and even like I went to a trade show and UPS gave out these super dope like insulated bags so you go to the beach with and stuff.
Yeah.
Girl, hood rats. We was taking. I was like, oh, green, blue,
ma'am.
Pink. I got like 12 of them. I ain't going front, but they're
God.
perfect.
I love it
for
though.
stuff like that.
I love it.
I'm gonna go
home. All right, we're gonna run through these topics really, really fast. Angela Yee made a tweet, and we were all like, "Oh my God, the Breakfast Club is ending." No, she's just leaving the show.
Yeah. She made that announcement. So I'm just read this little clip here. She confirmed that she will be leaving the program. However, she's staying in the iHeartRadio family because she's getting her own show, just like Charlamagne got his own show with Comedy Central. So basically, I mean, and she knew what she was doing because she just tweeted it. She was trying to take like Deezus and Mero because that's exactly what Deezus did. We were like, nigga, what? So she said that she will be part of the Breakfast Club for at least a month longer. But she will be having a new show. We're not exactly sure what that show is gonna be just yet. But yeah, this is they launched the Breakfast Club in 2010.
Oh, wow.
They've been there for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
I mean, she also has like the Lip Service podcast. She's been doing a lot on her own. So I don't think anybody's really shocked. Honestly, if you see the tweet, everybody's been like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah. I mean, I was telling Sis before the show, I think Charlamagne and DJ Envy will probably dip out soon too. Because they also got their own bunch of stuff going on. They don't need that platform anymore.
No, they don't.
And I definitely think it's a good time to bring up maybe 3 new people. Hey.
You know what? It's interesting because I was talking to Brandon about that. I was like, while I'm sad for the culture, because what the Breakfast Club did for us collectively, I think is amazing and iconic, and I don't think we'll ever get anything else like it. Well, let me not say that. But people like the Breakfast Club and Deezus and Mero, it's like, I'm sad that they have like decided to just kind of like end their ways. But to your point, it's time for some new blood. And you know what's interesting? When I was watching the Dreamville Fest, and they had Gia Peppers and the 2 other gentlemen, and I literally tweeted, I was like, are we seeing the new Breakfast Club right now?
Yeah.
And she retweeted it, was like, chill, sis. And I'm like...
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean? So it's like you have amazing creatives like Gia Peppers and Scotty Beams of the world, the Sherelle B's and Sierra T's of the world that can do that and do it well.
Absolutely.
And do it real well. So,
yeah.
I mean, you know, shout outs to Angela Yee, Charlamagne, DJ Envy for kind of paving that way.
Right.
So, yeah.
But yeah, best of luck to her. I'm sure she'll be fine, you know.
She also opened, like, I think a juice business in Brooklyn, too. So, she good.
She's good. They don't need that platform anymore.
They don't.
They don't need it. They're good.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man. Speaking of people leaving.
I'm tired.
Serena Williams is retiring from tennis, y'all. I respect her for going out. Listen, she'll still always be the greatest of all time.
Literally.
Let's be clear. All right?
But why?
Listen, sis is, she might be tired. She's getting older. She might want to actually just spend more time with her daughter and her husband. So, I just want to say thank you, Serena, for, being Black excellence personified.
Ooh.
We have seen some amazing moments from you. We've experienced so many great stories about your life and everything you've had to deal with. Thank you. Thank you so much for opening up. Thank you so much for you. Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a class act at all times.
Absolutely. And there's so many that are coming up behind her that are doing amazing things. Coco.
Yes.
Simone. They're doing great work in the tennis world. So,
Yeah. So the black girls are cool. I think we're setting tennis.
I think yeah, we're doing good.
She can pass the torch
literally
properly.
Pass the racket on.
Yeah, I love it.
That's it.
Olivia Newton-John passes away. Me and my cousin Serena loved Grease.
Really?
Girl, I can sing every song from the movie right now.
I am like.
Are you shocked?
Very.
No way.
I do not see you as a Grease monkey at all.
Summer Lovin' had me a blast. Summer Lovin' happened so fast. I'm a fan.
Wow.
Yo. I'm a fan.
That's your white movie? That's it right there?
Oh my God. Going up. Going crazy.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, when I think it was like the 20th anniversary or whatever, my mom took me to the movie theaters to see it when it came back out. And that is how I became a fan of Grease.
Wow.
I mean, I got the soundtrack on my cell phone. Like,
God.
Oh my God. We come together like a rama lama lama. Ding like, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Wow.
Zuko? Danny Zuko?
Wow.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Wow.
Don't play with me.
I would not take you as a Grease monkey.
The Pink Ladies, the Thunderbirds, don't play with me.
Yeah. They were iconic.
Grease lightning, go Grease lightning.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, big fan. Huge fan.
Clearly.
Huge
big.
fan.
Huge.
Anyway, rest in peace to Olivia Newton-John. That's a big pop culture icon.
For real.
Right there.
John Travolta did write a really, really sweet message.
Oh, he did. Let me see
to her.
I don't know where my phone at.
That's okay.
I was gonna read it, but I was on the floor. So.
Okay.
How'd you get on the floor? He did write a nice message to her on Instagram, you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have it.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on, pop up. You're pissing me off.
It's okay.
Oh, here it goes. Okay, so he said, he didn't say nothing. Okay. This is really like frustrating because I'm like, I thought I had it up and like he didn't. Okay. God. You know what? Oh my God.
I think I have it. Here it is.
Okay, no more.
My dearest Olivia, you made all of our lives so much better. Your impact was incredible. I love you so much. We will see you down the road, and we will all be together again. Yours from the first moment I saw you in Forever. You're Danny, you're John.
She was bad, too.
Woo!
She was a baddie.
Absolutely.
She was a baddie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Rest in peace to Olivia Newton-John.
She paved the way for the blondes.
Okay. For sure.
Damn.
All right. Oh man.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm sure a couple of our people in the audience will know about who Jackie Aina is. Jackie Aina is one of the first Black makeup influencers on YouTube. Sis has really trailblazed in a way for Black makeup artists and content creators. I'm sure she's a big reason why we have such a huge range of shades from a lot of foundation companies. Because of today, because of her reviews and and how she talked about makeup.
She be dragging them.
She hasn't really done makeup in a while, like on her YouTube channel or anything. Nonetheless, she released a candle company a couple years ago called Forever Mood. So she celebrated her birthday sometime, was it last week or this week?
Yeah, it's like a week or two ago.
Last week, and for her 35th birthday, she released a set of candles called Owambe. This is all Nigerian, so if I'm saying it wrong, my apologies to Nigerian listeners. You know, I'm just a regular American. Right. So she released a collection of candles called Owambe. And one of the candles was titled Sorosoke, which means like stand up or speak up or something like that in that language. The issue is that Sorosoke was like it would be like an equivalent to Black Lives Matter. But it was in reference to NSARS, which was a lot of police brutality and things like that happening in Nigeria.
Right.
So a lot of people felt like this was a capitalistic and disgusting way to show support, especially because when NSARS was a big deal and it was happening, she didn't make any statements about it. And as a matter of fact, there were people who were asking her if she would make statements about it, and she had blocked them on social media or blocked them from her channel or things like that. So a lot of Nigerians were coming out and just stating how they really felt about her deciding to use that phrase for capitalistic gain. And I can't say much because I'm not Nigerian, but I definitely see and understand why that would piss people off. And it is interesting to think that she would do that.
Yeah.
Especially because she is half Nigerian. She's half Nigerian, half regular Black American.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I thought she was full on. Okay.
But I just wanted to mention that to y'all. I thought it was interesting.
You know what is interesting to me, like, you know, and I that's just who we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? We quick to throw daggers at everybody, you know, their mistakes, because it's like when you mentioned Black Lives Matter, like it triggered. I was like, you know, but how many people talk shit about Black Lives Matter, but you still walk around with them T-shirts on? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's interesting to me. It's like, yeah, I think, you know, that might have been offensive, but it's like, you know, everybody talks shit about Black Lives Matter, but I bet y'all still using the hashtag.
Yeah.
Y'all still wearing the gear. So it's like, you know, people slip up sometimes. But to your point, now blocking people.
Yeah.
Especially from your channel, those are your supporters.
Yeah.
So they staged the coup and was like, yeah, we gonna get you up out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, I don't know. I think as someone who didn't speak on it, that to me was really like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah, I agree.
You know, I just thought it was kind of jacked up. So
I left Jackie Aina behind when she started steaming her sheets every day. I'm sorry, that was it for me.
I can't believe that's the thing that took you over the edge.
Every day, steaming your sheets. Okay, great. Doing it every day when you're just gonna get back in the bed later.
Yeah. I'm
bougie, but that is like, I don't think I will. I pray that I never reach that level of bougie. Just no. I'm sorry. It's unacceptable.
That seems too much for me. That seems like a lot. I couldn't do that every day.
Why? And like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Maybe I don't know. Listen, I'm sure she has a lot of money. She can do whatever she wants to. Maybe that's something she always wanted to do. Maybe it makes her feel good to be on steamed sheets.
But they're cold by the time you get back in the bed. You get what I mean?
But maybe she doesn't want them to be wrinkled.
But you're about to wrinkle them when you get in the bed.
Listen, I don't know.
So when do you peel the sheet back like that? Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I don't understand the appeal. I'm with you. I don't understand the appeal.
That was what did it for me. Blocked.
Oh my God! All right, we're gonna run over these last few things.
Blocked.
I think this came out like right after our episode released last week.
Literally.
Brittney Griner gets 9 years in Russian prison, which is crazy. I forgot who I was talking to. I think they're using her as a political pawn.
I agree.
You know?
I agree too.
I think they're using her as a political pawn because they had tried to do a deal where they would switch her and a guy that the worst arms dealer like in history to trade him for her and the other guy, and they said no.
I'm really, really scared for her.
I am too.
Especially because she is a part of the LGBTQ plus community, and you know how Russia feels about that in a nutshell. So I am praying that President Biden does do something to help her sooner than later. Yeah. Because that's just insane. But again, and we've said it for the last 3 weeks that we've been covering Brittney Griner's case, it's like, if she was making the money that she was supposed to be making here in the United States of America, she probably would not need to go over to Russia to make more money.
Period.
Okay? Like, if she had Draymond Green's bank account, you don't see any of the NBA players crossing the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific Ocean to go play basketball. Unless it's the Olympics.
And I do find it kind of interesting that none of the NBA players are saying, I haven't really heard anyone say.
They have.
Like, can they put up some money or something? Like, what needs to happen here?
I mean, because I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know.
I don't know.
Over a vape pen is vaping is horrible, but like okay.
I just think about that. This, even though it wasn't Russia, but do you remember when that white boy was caught by like the people in North Korea, and when he came back, he was brain dead.
Yeah,
and then he died shortly after. I'm just worried about her like being tortured or something like that because they have a reputation.
Yeah, I'm praying for her wife, her family, because this is just absolutely insane. And I'm hoping that when the WNBA season happens, because I know a lot of people are like, they need to boycott. It's like, nah, they need their money.
Yeah, they do need
They need their money. So it's just like, I don't know what they can do, but child.
I'm wishing the best for her.
Me too.
I really am. Next up, Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky all of a sudden has smoke for Beyonce.
Everybody got smoke for Beyonce all of a sudden.
So Monica Lewinsky wants Beyonce to remove her name from the song Partition.
Get over it.
Now here's my thing. There have been literally hundreds of rappers who have mentioned you in their rap songs. You ain't reached out to none of them. Why do you only have the smoke for the black woman? Quickly.
Yeah. Why did you have the smoke for Hulu when you executive produced your story about the American crime story, about the White House and your whole, that was a big thing. I watched the whole series. I thought it was great. So if FX can get the green light, why are you coming after Beyonce over an album that she put out 6 years ago?
6 years ago.
Or actually, it might have been more than that.
It probably is.
Honestly. So, because Lemonade was damn near 5 years ago. So
maybe like 8.
Damn.
Like, I don't understand. Like, I remember her being on a podcast and she was like, yeah, there's a list of rappers and stuff who's mentioned my name. So then why Beyonce? Because she wasn't the first to do it. I don't understand.
And at the end of the day, you did what you did. Like, girl, I mean, and it's like basically what she said was like, since she's editing lyrics, so Monica Lewinsky tweeted like, while you're at it, #partition.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm not going back into the files for that.
It's done. It's been out. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows what's going on. Like, it's done. It's done, girl. Anyway.
She really has some nerve. I'm sorry. I mean,
like I said, anyway, like.
Yeah, next.
Last topic. We got some good news, y'all. We got some HBCU updates from Jackson State and Fisk University.
Sweet.
What's going on with Jackson State again now?
American Airlines has become the official airline for Jackson State University. Yo, let me tell you something.
That's fire.
Shout outs
to fire.
Primetime Mr. Deion Sanders. I have never seen the likes of this in my life. Like, what he has done for that HBCU is beyond me. It is absolutely amazing. And my hat just goes off to him because what he's doing for those players and just for the students at Jackson State University is ridiculous. I'm just gonna read this real quick. So yeah, they have partnered with Jackson State University Athletics to become the department's official airline. Okay, wow. American Airlines will provide JSU fans with VIP rewards and benefits, which can be accessed by using their American Airlines A Advantage number. The sponsorship will include providing private chartered flights for select JSU football away games, year-round activation for the JSU Sports Network, and in-game activations at Veterans Memorial Stadium, beginning at the Tigers' home opener versus Grambling on September 17th. American Airlines will also sponsor exclusive in-season elements with branded content opportunities in multiple sports. This is just a quote from VP and Director of Athletics. This is a significant moment for Jackson State University as we welcome American Airlines. They are a global leader in the air travel, and we look forward to all supporters and friends of Tiger Nation benefiting from this unique agreement. This is a game changer for Jackson State University, and we are excited about partnering with American Airlines.
Fire. I love that we're finally starting to see HBCUs get the recognition and the same amenities and things like that these really big PWIs get. There's so much talent at a lot of these HBCUs, and it's sad that we're just now getting recognized, but I'm very happy for the future.
This is amazing.
I'm very, very happy for the future and what is to come. You know, so much, the world can change when you have access like this at your fingertips.
Because it's not hard. It's not hard. Like, why is it that they can't get the same, you know, that Alabama? What's the difference? They all look the same.
Right.
What's the difference? So, speaking of new opportunities.
This I love.
Fisk University. And if you know the history behind Fisk University, it is amazing. They are the first HBCU to actually have a gymnastics program added to the athletics department.
Game changer.
Girl.
Olympics, gymnastics about to go crazy.
Watch out. Watch out.
I'm specifically looking forward to seeing more black men as gymnasts to get those gold medals. Because what we do know is them hood niggas who be doing them backflips in the hood.
Ooh.
That's
in Harlem doing
and since that's on concrete, imagine the damage
on a beam,
on a
soft floor,
on an uneven bus.
Trained professionals,
bruh, pummel horse. Oh my God!
Imagine Simone Biles times 6.
I love
this. It's not
this.
possible.
It is not possible.
But anyway,
I'm excited. I am so excited for this.
This is their first gymnastics team in 156 years.
Oh my God.
Okay, so there was a viral TikTok video from Zaya showing the gymnastics team of HBCU students practicing their runs, their backflips, their front flips, just exuding black girl excellence. It's just incredible. It's over like 115,000 likes on TikTok. Just, it's amazing. This is the first HBCU to offer this program. So
this is so exciting. Oh my God.
Girl, like, I can't.
I can't. I love the Olympics. I love watching the gymnast portions. I'm so excited for this.
So read this. So in May, Morgan Price, an honor gymnast, announced her commitment to Fisk after initially committing to the University of Arkansas last year. Instead, she opted to be a part of history by joining Fisk gymnastics team. Wow. So this is what you did. Shout out to all those football players that were going to like D1 schools and was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go play for Deion Sanders. I think I'm gonna go play for A&T. I think I'm gonna go play for Howard. It's making the look at what is happening for young black athletes across the board. Do you know that the MLB draft had more black like first round draft picks than ever before this year?
Really? No, I didn't.
And a lot of them came from all different types of schools. Like, child.
Wow.
The future for black, if we haven't already taken over, we in NASCAR now.
I'm excited.
We're in NASCAR. We're in golf. We in hockey. It's not a game.
I'm so excited.
It's not a game.
I am just so excited. I can't wait to see what kind of work they do and the preparation and seeing them do like some of the college competitions and stuff. I'm excited. I'm just absolutely excited. I love this. And I'm bursting at the seams with joy.
Honestly.
I love this so much.
So just shout outs to them. Shout outs to Morgan Price for being like, you know what? 16 years old, she was going to U of Arkansas and was like, you know what? I'm going to help Fisk get their program together. At 16 years old.
Love it.
That's called icon. That's called trailblazing.
That's called impact. Whew.
That word. So,
I love it.
Shout out to Fisk.
Love it.
For real.
All right, y'all. That's the end of the show. You made it. We made it through.
We made it. We survived when the enemy came in to take our life. God lifted our stand. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
I will go through a whole gospel.
I know you will. You know. It's okay. Remember, don't forget to get your tickets for the ultimate game night. You got plenty of time. You have plenty of time. Come through.
This money.
Y'all want this money.
Shout outs to Ty. He was gaslighting on our Instagram page. He was like, like y'all not seeing him. So
which is y'all gonna let him talk about y'all like that? Like
what's up? He gaslighting y'all.
That's crazy. Ooh, excuse me, that's crazy.
My boyfriend also was gaslighting y'all, but he just not gonna do it on social media.
Oh yeah, he was talking mad smack.
Yeah, he just does it to us.
Yeah, he was talking mad smack. So there you gotta come because he talking smack.
Really?
Yes. We have a review today. We have a 5-star review today.
Period.
Yes, here we go. This is from Laugh, Smile, Smirk. Ah, that's cute.
Love it.
The title is Y'all Are On Point. Love y'all. Y'all bring mad flavor to pop culture and politics. Just can't get enough of the great energy and chemistry that shines through your podcast. Keep up the great work, ladies. Aww. Thank you so much, Laugh, Smile, Smirk. We really, really appreciate
Laugh,
that.
Smile, Smirk. I like that.
I like that a lot. I like that name.
That's cute.
That's very, 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 very original.
Because we do a lot of that here.
We do. We do indeed. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us on all of our social medias. We are on Twitter at HeadWrappOD. Check out our
A Facebook page?
our Instagram. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Then check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Don't forget you can go to our website, www.headrapsandlipsticks.com, where you can get tickets for the event, but you can also get crew necks and t-shirts that are for sale but not on sale. You can also listen to the episode there if you want to. But you... Oh, our cat... Listen...
It's okay. You've had a great 3 days.
Nothing.
You know, I get it.
It's nothing.
I get it.
There's nothing going on.
I
over
love
here.
that for you. I really do.
Our Cash App is $HeadWrapPod. If you just want to send us some money. Remember the GoFundMe to the link is also in the description box as well. Lastly, we're on a bunch of platforms: Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Whew. If you leave 5 stars like Laugh, Smile, Smirk, and you leave a review, we will read it on the air. It's just that simple. It's just that simple.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.